Hey guys, quick video. This is for stock ticker symbol TAL, T-A-L. Looking at the options for this particular stock. This stock was trading at a range of 90 to over $100 for a long time, for a few months. The past few months, it's been declining consistently to a low of somewhere just over $5, and since then it's been leveling out. A lot of green days, a lot of volume. If you look at the screen, average volume for options contracts, or it says 23,398 is the average volume. Right now, at this moment, we have a call open interest volume of 701 and 90. Oh my gosh, I cannot do talking today. We have just over 700,000 in volume right now. So 700,000 versus 23,000. That's a big difference. Now we also actually have a big volume for put interest, which is betting against the market, shorting, whatever you want to call it. We have 100,000 for that. It's less than the calls, so it seems people are more bullish according to that alone. I wanted to show you guys a cool rendering video of the potential profit and investment when you purchase a stock option. So I have this 3D chart on the screen. I'll give you some explanations. It looks really complex maybe, but it's not. It's really simple. Let's see if I could okay, here we go, guys. Alright, cool. So not cool. I don't know how to turn it off from spinning. It says click here or press exit to return. Oh, cool. Alright, got it. Okay. Figured that out. Okay, cool. Alright. The stock is trading at somewhere around $6 today. So here we have underlying price. So in other words, stock is at $6. Now you have John Smith. He anticipates that this stock is going to move $10. So additional $10 to a $6 stock price would be around $16, right? So let's come to this chart here and let's see if it'll allow me to do what I want. Alright, so we have $5 here at the very beginning of the animation. So right there where my mouse is, $5, and then the next would be 6. Right now, if we're anticipating a $10 move, that would bring us to this area, 16. Okay, so now with stock options, they are time limited, meaning for every day you hold it, it loses value. So if you have a stock option with a week expiration and it's Monday, it's worth $1 today or $100. Tomorrow it might be worth $90 because of the deterioration of the call option contract. It's the way it works. So time is definitely going to be your friend when you're investing into options. Even if you want to go and do a fast trade, time is still a good thing because just in case. The further in time you go with the call options or options in general, the more expensive it will cost per option contract. All right, so over here it's showing the date. It's in a weird format, so we're gonna have to come back to that. All right, let's go to a regular non 3D chart. Here we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so stock is at $6, for example, and we're looking to get $10 move to 16 right about here. Alright, so this is kind of anticipating these lines on where the stock will be with some given time. So the yellow line is representing right now. The blue line is representing November 19th contract, all right? And so on with September 8th, October 13th for the other two lines. All right, so let's see something. This doesn't allow me to do much adjustments. Okay, here we go. Could do some adjustments at least. Alright, not the best, but all good. Alright, so let's take a look at the prices for November 21st. So this gives you 108 days of option timing. So on that 108th day, when the market closes at 4 p.m., this whatever you invest, no matter the cost, if it's an option contract and you don't sell it, it's going to be rendered worthless. Meaning, if you put $500 in today and you don't do anything with the stock, you just let it stay in the account, it's gonna automatically eliminate that position, and if it's at $5, it'll sell it at $5. If it, most likely it's going to be zero because of the time taken away from the price with the deterioration, like I was mentioning. Anyway, let's look at the prices here. So the stock is like around $6.07. All right, so these in the middle here are strike prices. In other words, it's a guess or an estimate of what you're looking for the stock to be at when you want to sell. So November comes around, we're anticipating a $10 move by then from now. So we were talking about $16, which is actually in between $15 and $17.50 contracts here. They don't have a $16 contract, so we would have to do a little math. No big problem. No biggie. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's only like a 10 cents difference between $2.50. Alright, so let's look at the $15 contract. Just try to make things easier, right? So let's, instead of a $10 move, let's say we want a $9 move to 15, just to make things easier for everybody. Now these prices say 40 cents at the bid and 45 cents at the ask. Now that is not going to be correct because it's actually not in cents. Once you go to purchase that, it will be a dollar amount. You're going to move the decimals over to 2 times to the left. So that's actually going to be $40 on the bid and 45 on the ask. Now, the good thing with option contracts, for example, one option contract is equivalent to, say, 100 shares of the stock that you're looking to trade. So if you have 10 option contract shares, that's equivalent to something like 1,000 shares. Therefore, the stock moves a certain amount, you're getting larger gains versus buying the stock straight up, normal, a normal trading way. Okay, so back to this chart up here. Okay, so it's showing some weird pricing. I don't know why. I was hoping that I could really give you guys an idea with this chart, but I'm just gonna have to do it the other way. No big deal. Alright. Okay. Simply, if we were to purchase this $15 option contract, it just moved a little bit. Now it's between 40 and 50 cents. So it would probably execute at $45. So if we were to buy 10 of those at $45, we get a $450 investment. Now let's see what we would be able to sell it for if it moves the $9 profit gap that we're looking for, right? So we simply just deduct $9 from 15, which is going to give us 6, just around 6. We don't have a $6 option, of course. We have a $5.50 and it's $7.50. So I'm gonna use the $5.50 stock strike price for an example. We have 190 and 205. So I'm gonna go with the lower price. Do I want to use the lower or the higher price? Let me think real quick. I'm not gonna make things difficult. Let's go with the 190. So now our 10 shares, we're gonna take those and times that by 190 now. That's gonna give us $1,900. All right. So now our $450 investment, we're able to sell it for $1,900 if it does a $9 move within a 3-month or just over 3-month time frame. Okay, that is a huge profit from a small investment. Now let's look at the calculator, right? Let's try that with just normal shares. 10 times $6, $60. I mean, that's not gonna get us too far. Okay, so now we have 10 shares and it moves to $15. We can sell it for $150. So you see the difference there. We bought for $60 and we sold for $150, leaving a profit of $90 on the table. Versus the stock option way, you're able to get more shares with less money. 10 shares of the stock at the price, just buying 10 shares alone at the stock price is not going to get you that far unless you're holding the stock for 10, 20, 30 years and it's long term. So my recommendation is stock options because little risk, little investment, big reward. Okay. Another example is if you were to put 10,000 into a stock normal trading way versus 10,000 to stock options. Say you get 5,000 profit from trading normal with that 10,000 investment. Now with the stock options, that 5,000 profit is going to be more like something along maybe 15,000 to 25,000. That's just throwing numbers out there. I have no idea if that adds up or what, but I just want to give you the price potential profit between the two ways of trading, and it's really simple once you get down what the wording or terminology is listed on these platforms. All right, so let's take a look at the chart on this particular stock. I know it's been doing very well with forming a good foundation for the bottom here. Okay, so we're looking at the daily chart. As you can see, it hit a top of around $90, $91, and ever since it crashed all the way down to the just under $4. Huge selling volume with those red days. The good thing is after that we have huge days that there was buying volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chart a little better with the 60-minute time frame instead. Let's see if that looks a little better, hopefully. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at when I see this chart. This is going to be a bottom of this total trading time frame. This is going to be a top or a resistance for us if we were to trade this stock. Now, if we were to buy this at $4, we would want to see a move of let's see, we would want to see it hit something around 969 cents. That would be a major resistance area. After that, it's clear sailing. I mean, look at this huge gap from $9.69 to $17.29. There's just nothing on the chart. If you go back in the history, there's trading, yes, but is it going to be as strong as if it was trading there now on the chart and there was not an empty space here? It's not going to be the same. So in other words, this is a very good sign if you're looking to trade this for upward trade. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at $7, $8 gap, once it breaks that line. So let's take a look at the bottom here once again. Alright, so okay, so it hit the $4 area after the big sell-off day, like one of the last sell-off days. Basically, the next day opened, and it had a battle between the buyers and sellers. The buyers ended up taking the victory for the end of that day, and the next day after, we have a buying day again. And if we can zoom in, you can see this candle that I'm talking about right there. It's more full towards the upper side, showing a bullish pattern for the next candle. That would be the next day. The next day, not a huge candle or trading day, but again, green. Now, it's hard to keep that going when it's unknown about a bottom for a price of this stature. So we had a down day after. Next after that, we had a green, then red, and then green, which is today. So, what's the bottom, right? What is a good estimate of the bottom? Now, if we go with the monthly chart here, we have to go way back. So if we go with the monthly chart, and I could use my computer the right way. Alright, cool. I'm actually gonna do this. This automatically goes to the price exactly. $4.24 was this trading area, which looks like it just dipped below it. Try to zoom in a little better. Alright, that's a lot better. Okay. Okay, $4.03 more like it was our bottom back in 2014. Wow, 7 years ago. 7 years ago is the data we're using for our trading for the next few weeks, months to come. So this data is not going to be as strong as if it was more recent. That's why I like that empty gap that I was mentioning earlier. Alright, so going off the monthly chart here, I want to say that $6.24 area, or more like 607, 608, is going to be our support resistance line after that bottom $4.03. Okay, if this stock is able to maintain that price and break through it, it's going to make a new upward trading path to this area, which is along $13.50 area. Okay, yep. All right, so look at the difference in pricing, $6 to $13. I mean, that's a huge gap. That's a lot of potential for profit. So I want to say, just based off of this monthly chart here, this has the potential right now to maintain the $6 area. If it is able to do that the next few days and not drop below our $6 area, then it's a safe, I'm going to say it's safe to get into a entry investment on this. All right, and then I'm going to be looking for a move to the $13.50 area. Now, we don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, everybody can trade the way they want. I mean, for example, if you're looking to make 10% on your investment, or 20, you could play it that way. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go for a $6.07 move up to $13.49. The data is just showing very strong that it's potentially possible to do that. So that's why I'm, saying what I'm saying, and this is something I'm going to personally be doing myself. You guys are free to do what you would like. Of course, I'm just here to try to help and share what I know. I've been trading since 2007. I look very young, and I'm 35. Yet I have a good amount of experience with the market and trading. Traded when there was fees. Every buy, every sell costs you 10, 12, 15 bucks. Now, if you're doing day trades of hundreds or thousands a month, that adds up really quick. So today is a great thing that there's no commission cost on these new applications. It's amazing. All right, now we're looking at the daily chart. Okay, I'm looking for the bottom from our gap difference. $17.30 looks like our resistance line. What is going on with my network? Okay, now we want to see if we get in at the area that I want to say $4 to the high side of 6,084 cents will be a great entry if it maintains that pricing within the next few days and does not fall below. If so, our next line on the upward path is going to be $8.77, or more like $9.63. It's going to go to the 877 first, and then it'll go to 963. Either way, I mean, that's $1 difference. I mean, it's still very good potential there. And mind you, this is not huge trading history here, so it's not a strong resistance. It's definitely gonna pop right through that with the, if it maintains the volume it's maintaining today. So it'll pop right through that, and I could totally see this hitting the bottom of the upward gap, which is at $17.30 area. Okay. Now, if you're thinking what it's gonna hit after, I'll give you an idea. Looks like it's going to hit the bottom of the next trading history. So we got, oh man, it's tough to see the numbers over there. Okay, we have 1730, and then the second area is going to be 19.03 cents. And our third line is going to be $20.41. Now, if you get into the stock at $6 and it hits that $20.41, which is very likely to do within now until November time, if we're going to use that example, I mean, that is a huge profit, huge move. Let's see the next high point resistance is going to be the $25.91 area. Okay, this stock has big gaps. It's very nice to see for investing. All right, now I want to kind of, great, got to sign in. Something's going on with my internet. Sorry guys, 1 second. We're back. Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on with my network. Anyway, okay, we're looking at the 60-minute here. I just want to reconfirm our trend line, support and resistance lines that I was looking at before. It's good to toy around with different time frames, you know, daily, weekly, monthly, 60-minute, half an hour. You're gonna get a better perspective, right? So according to the hourly chart, we have a range of $4.03 to $6.76. That's going to be this channel that it's been trading in already. So this area here, it's already been trading within there. That's why it looks to be a good entry, because it's already been there. It's proven that it hit the bottom, it hit the top line. With the momentum of the volume that's happening, I could see this blasting off very soon. Who knows? We'll see with the next few days to come. It'll tell us some more data. Let's get back to our lines here. Okay, so after $6.76, we're going to $8.75 and $9.63. So that's very, yeah, $8.77 was what pulled up on the daily chart as well. Very close to the daily chart numbers. So really, if we break through this day candle of $9.63, it's gonna take off like a rocket ship. I could totally see that with the right, you know, settings and such, and it's gonna hit this bottom over here. Okay, and from there, you are most likely in profit, cashed out already. Don't be greedy. Don't woulda, shoulda, coulda yourself. Set a goal. If you're looking to put 1,000 in, and you want a $500 profit, take a profit. If you get just beneath 500, just over 500, sell it. Take your profit. You could always get back in. Now you could, take that extra 500 you have, and now you have $1,500 to invest. Say, why don't you do a third of that for your next trade, right? Because now we're headed towards the upside where the momentum might die down. So if you put a third of that, it's probably going to be a good entry plan, okay? Let's see, once we get to this top area, what our numbers are looking like. Alright, look at that tippy top, right? Alright, actually it's going to be more like this area. So it's going to have some battling between buyers and sellers, between $19.03 up to $20 for sure. It's going to have some fighting. If it gets past that, we're going to get over to 21.36. Then next will be 22.48. Now this is according to the 60-minute or 1 hour chart data, and it's matching up with the daily information pretty well, so I'm liking that. Alright, now let's just get nuts at this and look towards our top potential for this stock. If it does a very powerful move within a few days, for example, let's see what kind of numbers we would need to look at for entry and exit. Alright, so here's our top. Oh my god. It's like over $90, huh? You need a lot of volume, a lot of money to get up to that. Almost $91 is our tip top. Alright, so after our lines that we've already created, let's see what the next ones would be after that. So, okay, 33.65, or more like 28.07, then the previous number I just mentioned. So it's going to hit 28.07 and 33.71. Now, okay, for example, here's another plan that you can strategize towards for your trading. For example, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to play this stock out, not just one time, I'm looking to trade it over and over again. So it's got these huge gaps in price movement that you're able to do this. So if I was to get in at $4 to $6 area, I would be looking for a $9.63 resistance line. So I'll be happy to sell it somewhere around $9. I mean, that's going to be what, like $2-3 move if it hits that resistance line. That's plenty to make a good profit. Now it breaks through that and continues, let's say. Now I'm going to continue to trade within this next channel where it's going to do that $17 area for the bottom over here. Now, I'm just going to continue to do that within every channel that comes along. Alright, let's see if I can get this to look a little better. Getting better, okay. So now you can see the channels a little better here. These channels are not the greatest because you got little room. I want to do something like, I would do something like this myself. So here you have like a $2 spread just over. So you can get in at the bottom, sell at the top. You're gonna alter these lines, guys. They're not gonna be exact. You gotta estimate a little bit below or above whatever price is stated on the left hand side. Now this next channel is safe to say that it has a trading spread of about $4 or $5. I mean, that's huge. I mean, if in the stock options world, a $5 spread is going to fetch you a huge gain. I mean, let's look at the option contracts one more time so I can give you guys an idea, and I will let you be on your way. I don't want to make this video way too long. Alright, so same November 21st time frame, right? Now, if we do it, if we're looking for a $3 spread or $2.50 spread, we are able to buy this contract here at say 130, 135. Let's say 130 times 25 shares, 3250. That's a fair investment, not a small investment, not a substantial investment. Now we get a $2.50 move. We're able to sell our $25 shares for, looks like two bucks. So that's actually 200. So we're gonna be able to sell it for 5,000. So our $2.50 stock price movement is gonna fetch us a nice return. It looks like a $17.50 return, just under 2,000 for a $2 to $3 stock move. Now let's do another example for a $5 move within the one of those channels I was talking about. This like one of these areas. So 2062 to 2556. That's about a $5 move. So let's see. So we're able to get in. If we get in at 10, we're able to buy at $85 to $90. Oops. So let's do $85 times 25 shares. That's a very small investment. Let's use it for our example. All right. Oops. 25 shares we can sell once it does our $5 spread for $2.25, which is 225 cents. I mean $225. Sorry. So our 21 and 25, our $2,125 investment. Now we're able to sell it for $5,625, guys. I mean, look at that spread of profit. I mean, that's huge. Now, the way I'm looking at the stock is more of a longer term type of trade where I'm looking to get in at somewhere where it's trading now. So I'm looking to get in, say, $6. Right. I'm really looking forward to this 17 and 30 cents area. All right, so 17 and 30 cents minus $6 is okay. This is $11.30 is going to be our spread, our potential. Okay. And it's possible, very, very possible. All the data is, I've done a lot of looking into this. It's just pointing towards that way. It's just a matter of when it looks like. So let's do another example with our options and see what we would fetch for a $11.30 move. If I could find the option contracts. Where did they go? Oh man. Yeah, this account, I just use it for video purposes, so I'm not too familiar with it. I use a lot of on-the-go apps. Moo Moo is my favorite app right now. It's just too amazing for an on-the-go app. Next in line would be Webull, which I use multiple platforms. You can do the same. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having multiple accounts, multiple options, right? Okay. Speaking of options, where did I put mine? All right, let's just get a new one. Where is the options area? There we go. All right. Once again, we're looking for potential profit for a $11.30 move on our stock here. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. Again, November 19th, 2021. It's safe amount of time. Now, if we were to get in, this is close to where the stock is currently, so we would add 11 to this price. Okay, so we're gonna get 16 and 80 cents, so just shy of $17 if my math is correct. Let me double check. 5.5 plus 11.3, yeah, just under $17. Okay, so let's go heavy, guys. Let's do 100 shares at 200 each option contract. We're gonna go in for $20,000 investment on this example for 100 shares. Now, if our stock moves that $11.30, we're going to, oh man, I don't know if I could actually show you guys this example. It runs out of numbers. Okay, so we only have a $5 spread. Okay, we could just double that, and that would be close to our profit, or where we can sell the price. Okay, so for I'll do the math, and hopefully you're able to follow along. So 560 is the middle between the bid and the ask, times 100 shares that we purchased. Okay, now we have to times that by 2, because this is only $5 spread from where we bought, and there's no more data because there's nothing below 0, right? So we got to times that by 2. And that's going off of a $10 move, not 11 and 30 cents. So, guys, look at this. You're getting in for an investment of $20,000, and you're coming out with a sell order of $112,000 for a $10 move. Not even the full price difference, which is okay to say $10 actually. You know, that difference of $1.30 is actually a good, I don't know what you call it, but you're gonna have some leeway with when you get into the stock and when you're able to sell. So that's what I'm trying to say. That difference. So $10 is a fair estimate. Now, let's deduct our $20,000 original investment. We're left with $92,000. If this stock does this move from $6 to $17, and it's very likely to do this rebound with all the open volume on the call options right now for the volume. I mean, average volume of just about 24,000 to 700,000. It's like a dramatic increase. Okay, let's look at this. This column is all the volume for people that bought these call options already. 26,000, 33,000, 14,000. Now let's just do the math on one of these, alright? 26,531 volume times we're gonna say okay, so we're gonna say about $22 is the middle. That's just under $600,000 for one option price. Okay, that's one price. Look at this, 33,188 volume times. That's gonna be more along 10. We're actually not. We're not going up. We're going the wrong way. But still, 330,000. Let's do another example for this 10,700. 10,702 volume times $1.55 or 155. $1.6 million is invested currently right now at the $5 strike price. Okay, that's just the potential I see here with this stock. I see people loading the pickup truck. They're backing the truck up. They're opening the hatch to that bed for the pickup truck, and they're just loading as much as they can of this stock. I mean, maybe over a few weeks' time, who knows, right? But that big money is an indicator, along with this big volume, along with all the trend lines and the candles. So overall, this is my favorite pick for my research I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Just started getting back into the trading. I took a break since the March area when the market was doing very well and started to take a turn. I decided to take a break as well. So I'm back at it. It's looking much better since then. I hope you guys find this helpful. I want you guys to make some money. I mean, feel free to leave a comment, ask a question. You could email me if you would like to ask a question. I have a couple links in my description for the video where you can go and download those two apps I was mentioning, Weeble and Moo Moo, and they have some pretty cool incentives where you get some free stocks just for making an account. Okay, good luck, guys. Let's make some money.